a little bit, but I've been noticing that just emotions are coming up whenever I drop into intimacy in a deeper way, or I feel really safe when it comes to my sexuality. And just like kind of tears come to my eyes, or maybe I don't even cry, but I feel like I'm going to explode of tears.
Yeah.
Well, that would be hot.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean,
I did. I burst into tears after having sex the other day. Like, that's just what happened.
Okay, great.
It's not. That's an open being.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Something we're going to touch on a lot this weekend is that this concept that sex is the deepest yoga. And so anything that gets kinked in us during the course of our lives, any traumas we have, any closures we have, sex, like this is a form of sex, right? Moving that energy through our bodies actually heals and opens those places more than anything else can. I mean, we can work on the body, we can do yoga, we can go to therapy, right? But being wide open in sex and witnessed in love through the crying actually heals and opens those parts of us. Does that make sense to all of you? So a lot of what we're doing here, I mean, this whole year, is helping to take the parts of you that are closed or wounded or scared or grieving or in panic or whatever it is that shows up, and then add sexual energy to it as a way to literally undo that years held kink. The yogic sexuality at its deepest level is a tremendously healing practice. It's not just about getting something from so-and-so or getting the right boyfriend or the right girlfriend. There's a deep healing that happens if you go all the way, which is why we're constantly in these exercises trying to get you to go all the way. And because that's what unlocks the pain and moves the energy. Because, last thing I'll say about that, because that trauma, that pain, that grief is not stored necessarily in your fingertips, right? It's stored mainly in the central column, right? It's stored in the muscles, in the deepest parts. It's stored in the organs. It's stored in the genitals. It's stored in the hips. It's stored down the center of our body. So regular yoga maybe gets to some of it, but regular yoga, sexual energy just hits those channels that nothing else can hit. It's like it's a bad analogy, but the bottle cleaners, right? There's like there's
a very bad analogy.
Yeah. However, but from the men too, it's not just for women, but for men too. Like that central column gets filled with muck and closure and tension and right, and that's the exact same channels that we run sexual energy through.